What up? It's the Rex Talk poet, Keenan Amori himself, and I'm chilling in the cut with Mr. Cool and the channel of Cool. Go subscribe right now, you dig?
Valkyrie Beats. Valkyrie Beats.
On the channel of Cool. Like and share and subscribe.
Valkyrie Beats. Valkyrie Beats. Channel Cool. Valkyrie Beats. Valkyrie Beats.
DJ C-Town. On the channel of Cool. Like and share and subscribe. Artist alert.
This ain't my first rap, and it certainly isn't my last before my dirt nap. Lost my train of thought, my brain is brought to the worst raps about trains of thoughts and something like having them talk less. Pretty much that whole thought process. If he's spitting the bullets, he talk lead. The words that could pop heads, maybe the bubbles surrounding your vigorous ignorance so that you're not dead. A figurative literal mock threat, insinuating you should not step in any manner. Be a lyrical, physical individual, I will not fret. A monster bitch, the Loch Ness of the pot head with lock dreads, I mean dreadlocks on a TED Talks where you drop dead in a lock shed. I'll sell it short. My thesis is on how you metamorph when you're not fed. And the metaphor for my life would be this beat or dinner with blockhead.
DJ C-Town.
Alright. My homie Tony called me, told me that he want me to throw him just like a 16 bar. I told him that it's nothing in production mode and lately on my shit's beam hard. Man, you know how I'm rockin', reppin' Reasonability Records, it's the aura. And I got the young kid with me, sickest in the city, Jimmy Kafka. We be in the casa, getting raza, eating pizza, sriracha, hot sauce, watching creepy pasta. Locks on the door, that shit's scary than a motherfucker. Issue me a challenge and a nigga like fuck it. Get this fire off my chest while I'm spitting nice buckets. FB need a new button, people might love it. If not, unfriend me or keep scrolling. They say possession's 9/10 of the law. What I wanna know, what's that 1/10 that they keep holding? So my niggas unfriendly and he holding. Offended when he told them I'm kicking in doors and I'm coming to get it. They know that I'm with it. And I ain't let off my gun in a minute. Been too busy scheduling, recording sessions and setting shit up. Business perfectionist. Somehow I still find the time to slay all of these devils, professional exorcists.
For promotional use only.
What up, what up? It's the Riggs Park poet, Keenan Amore himself. And I'm chilling in the cup with Mr. Cool and the channel with Cool. Go subscribe right now. You dig?
Like and share and subscribe.
Welcome, bees. Welcome,
Good evening to the folks. You in this joint. It's Monday night. If you in this joint, you made it through a grueling 8-hour day. Clap it up for the folks. Clap, 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 clap. That's my clap. That's my clap sound effect. Clap, 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 clap. If you played hooky from work today because you wanted to make yourself a 3-day weekend, clap it up for yourself. Clap, 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 clap. If you went into work and didn't do a goddamn thing, clap it up for yourself and didn't get fired. Clap, 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 clap. Shout out to the aspartame crew, those who dive in on a daily, like myself, who needs to stop. Truth be told, man, I'm trying to tell y'all some good ish. I went a good 2.5 to 3 years no soda. And ever since, you know what, rhymes with po-po. Ever since that damn thing kicked off, I've been aspartaming my ass off. Bars. I don't know what it is either. I just don't know. I started ordering pizza and I ain't used to eat pizza a lot. Now I'm done with pizza. Then I used to eat pancakes a lot. This was during the po-po. Rhymes with po-po. I don't even know if that's illegal to say no more. Remember on Instagram, you couldn't say nothing without that big ass message on the bottom of your post? Whoever posted this shit, we gotta double check, because usually people that post this shit ain't nothing but sea theorists and we don't mess with them. You seen that message on the bottom of your post every time you mention the po-po. Hey, you can even go with double meaning, because when that shit happened, you couldn't mention them either. Man, I was like, at first it was maybe like, I could be real with y'all, on average was probably like 2 or 3 times a week ordering out, and it's usually pizza, buffalo wings, and soda. No judgment, man, no judgment. I watched my weight though. I did not get no further than 170. I don't even think I eclipsed over 165, which is a good thing. I'm around that right now. I'm lying. I'm around 155, 160. So I'm toying with 10 pounds between 155 and 165. I'm somewhat of a light heavyweight. Yeah, I am. I think I would fit in the light heavyweight class in boxing. Shut up. Let me have that. Don't say nothing. Just give it here. Why are we here tonight? You know, it's always something to talk about on the channel of Cool. I make sure I had something, right? You seen the title. You seen the headline. Brick Girls Scam. California Reparations. And gentrification. Watch how I tie all that in. I don't know, I spent the whole day at work, man. Usually when I'm at work and I come across topics, ideas and shit, I try to chop them up and send them through the IG for my archive file, my note taking. Folks probably can't stand the way I post. Oh, he posted another one. Well, why he posting this one? Well, one of them posts made waves. Oh, yes, it did. Yes, it did. Which post you talking about, Cool? Yeah, we about to put her out there. I mean, no beef. There's no beef at all. There's no beef at all. I just want to show the folks, if you pay any attention, y'all know Cool posts to ruffle feathers. I ain't even say none of that shit right. I must be real relaxed now. Sit back, Cool, relax. You got the beat playing. You got the vibe right and shit. Let them vibe out. Go find that post while you at it. Which post we talking about? It's one of these posts, man, made waves. I was like, well, okay. Was it this one? Nope. We looking for, we gonna find it. It's gotta be this one. Nope. Is it this one? Yes, it is this one. I found it. Yes. We will tap in. This the first topic of the day, and yeah, we gonna tap into this. This particular post ruffled feathers. I called a lot of folks out. One post killed the mountain. Didn't it? Did it not? But cool, you ain't no better. You not no better with the headline, bruh. People, you draw them in. You draw them in with your post. I know. I post to ruffle feathers. I was waiting for this. I asked the folks, are you subscribed to the channel with Cool on YouTube? Bet, cause I got something to say anyway. And I'm just assuming y'all answered the wrong answer. You'll lurk, you'll listen, and we'll repeat the process. What are we here for though? Y'all remember the brick girl, don't you? Y'all remember the brick girl? Y'all remember the energy it caused? What I told people, folks like her is dangerous for the black delegation and any delegation as is. The white delegation is dealing with that in their own. We called her Karen. And Karen is in a lot of folks' cultures. I call them in the black delegation boomquishas. Homegirl here. Brick girl, boomquisha. Why are we still bringing her up? Because she making waves. All right. Let's see. Let's just double check. Because the last time we did her GoFundMe, I think she was at like 40,000. Yeah, check this out. Yeah, help Rhoda recover. Homegirl, $42,399. 1.4 thousand donations. And I can guarantee you most of those donations came from black women, which is not a problem. But I bet they want their money back. I said, I bet they want their money back. The energy. Let's talk about the energy before we dive completely in. Am I okay with my snares? Of course I am. Cool. Shut that shit up. If you diving in, if you're lurking, could you be so kind to just at least tap that like button, man? You know I'm only here for a few hours. And I aim to bring you some entertaining content, which definitely goddamn reminds me, must I place? Yeah, let's give them what YouTube asking for. You know how petty YouTube get. Hold up, man. What are we doing? What is this right here? Why is this going down like that? That's what I want to see right there. That's exactly what I want to see. Bacow! So they could at least say we at least said that. So don't punish us, YouTube. Don't punish us. Cause we about to throw in the past 2 weeks, maybe it was the Mercury retrograde or some shit, but Cool took the gloves off. I don't know if y'all noticed, but the gloves have been off. That means anything goes, bro. For you haters, better act like your nose know. So now that we about to dive right back in, let's get it. Let's remind them who he is. Now let's dive into the energy that this once, I don't even know what to call her, Rhoda Boucher. I won't call her Brick Girl. I won't call her Brick Girl throughout the whole entire episode, but I'm not going to do that. We're going to call her Miss Boucher. So yeah, I posted this junk in the midst of the melee, in the midst of all the ruckus. And all right, so I posted this, I was like, yeah, so y'all better be subscribed because we're going to tackle this shit here. And this is what the post, let's dive into the actual post. Let's reset. Oh God. I guess we could use this for today's Cool's PSA since we never used it yet. Hey, you regretting you splashed in her, huh, man? Huh, man? You regretting you splashed in her now. Because now you got to pay that child support for a child. I ain't going to explain that shit. Let's get right to the post, man. Shh. Regretting you splashed. Cool, shut the fuck up.
And this is exactly why we say all men. Even if it's not all men, the fact that she was attacked by a man and there were other men around.
Listen, I feel bad for Shorty. I really do. Nobody want to go through that. Man, just if she don't want to give you her number, just keep it pushing. It's never that deep. It's never that fucking deep. This is an unpopular opinion I'm about to say, so if you don't feel like being pissed, just go ahead and keep on scrolling. Now, I'm not going to say anything about Shorty because I don't think she should have got hit at all. But the only people I immediately respond for is my family and kids. I don't care if I don't know you from a can of paint. I see you doing something to a kid, I'm responding immediately. But if I just seen this man, when I see shit out in public, I just try to mind my fucking business. If I just seen this man hit her in her face with a brick, now if I go up there, I potentially gotta get hit in the face with a brick too. Who the fuck, bro? If I go up to him and say something,
And this is exactly why we say all men. Even if it's not all men.
I just made a video about you. I feel fucking played. Now, somebody said this was a skit. They say she do skits like this all the time. Please. I feel played. I feel played, bro. Nah, bro. Nah. I ain't, nah. I feel played, bro. Like, I don't even know what this, is that a skit?
How everyone that donated
Even if that
to
was
her
a skit,
must
somebody
feel.
said she do skits like that all the time. Damn, bro. I'm sorry. I know I ain't.
The fact that she was attacked by a man and there were other men around.
I just wanted to pinpoint that energy. Not only that, I wanted to pinpoint my comment section. First comment I got from this joint was by the Real Serious B. Says skits don't count. And if we can't say something nice, you know the rest. Let's not gaslight each other with this woman's silliness. I had to though. We gotta go in on her silliness because it's that type of silliness is which was dangerous to the black delegation. So I said, hey, this woman's silliness leads to more separation and war with each other. So when this happened, let's go in chronological order. When this thing came out, since ladies are first, right? What were women doing? What were the women doing? When she mentioned black men, what were the women doing? I mean, yeah, that's, triple W's. It's going to be a little difficult, so you got to take your time with it. What were the women of the black delegation doing when this situation happened? They were blaming black men and how we don't protect them. What were black men doing? Oh, we dug in their archives. We pulled out videos like these and said, hey, homegirl got a bad track record. Homegirl be all over the place with it. She OC. Can we honestly say she's reckless in Recklessville, USA? I told her, peep the post. She said, no, that's not accurate. Peep her. Her silliness being painted on all black women is what's causing the continual widening. I think I said that. The reason she was assaulted and plenty other innocent women is the reason for the separation. We'll get to that. We'll get to that statement. Telling women to just be quiet is the reason they are getting louder and separating from men. I don't know if you knew lately, men have been going their own way. And some men have been going out of the country. And some men just said, I'm out. I don't know if she's paying attention to the pulse of society today, but this is why you have an influx of women saying, where all the good men gone? Let's continue though. I replied back, I said, I expected this answer from you because if you know about the incident and the incidents previous, you'll see homegirl has a long track record of being unruly. Can you at least admit that you've seen the clips of her slapping 2 white men? One of them she slapped, she twerked after. Bow. I asked her, did you see that one? I clearly showed it to her. The widening that you speak of is coming from both men and women. In my opinion, men don't kill me. The perpetrators are causing it. Who are the perpetrators? Now, we know all black men don't pick up bricks and hit women with it. And we know all black women don't behave in the manner in which she does. Conduct herself in such a way. So when we get to pinpointing the generalization, it just turns into a petty conversation. So let's hit the problem at hand, the problem that I spoke of. The perpetrators are causing it, i.e. Suki and Sexy Red behavior, Blueface and Boosie behavior. The masses will follow and think group think in which they are doing right now. She hit back, she said, and George Floyd held a knife to a pregnant woman's stomach to rob her. Do you really want me to dig in every black man's record before I decide if the reason he was insulted was justified? Serious question. You know I had to get petty on this one. I said, serious answer. Pull my record up. George Floyd ain't here to defend himself. I am no. Pull my record up and tell me if I deserve to be killed by someone in the near future. You're defending the law's cause. But I guess it's okay to go around slapping white people on camera and twerking. I want to see what you know about black men though. Since you know so much, pull records, Miss Princess. Hilarious Bay says, if people did their research before posting, they would have seen that I'm reading verbatim. I'm petty like that. They would have seen that it was a skit. And in one of the videos posted on her page, there's a disclaimer saying that it's a consensual skit and she does not condone violence. Her getting hit with a brick had nothing to do with her videos. Y'all feel the energy yet? You feel the heat rising. This is why I got the fire right now. You feel that heat rising from the women and men. I had to reply because, you know, I'm petty like that. I said, true. I caught a couple videos where she smacked 2 white men in the name of reparations. I don't know how she spelt it. We'll get to it. Her spelling. I don't know the nature of her current skit or grift, but I do know how much it harmed the community that wasn't even involved. Hashtag the ebb and flow. What do I mean by that? It's sort of like this. So let's just, and I don't mean to offend, but hey, if the shoe fits, put that shit on and get the running them. Get on that baseline. We're going to do some sprints. You got them shoes on. You put them on. Oh, this is going to hurt some folks. All right, you just got off the boat. You traveled here from, let's say, Nigeria. You've been here for, let's say, 5 to 10 years. You've grown accustomed to the Western world, especially the ghetto, because that's where they threw your ass. They threw your ass right in the heart of the USA, the ghetto, and the black delegation. So you in there, you mean we take you in because of the color of your skin. But years in, now we like, hey, we got another one. Do they rock with us, or do they rock with us, or don't they rock with us? So now we looking at you with a keen eye, like, all right, you just came off the boat, right? All right. So what are you being taught between you getting off, you leaving your land to come here and getting settled in 5 to 10? I don't know what they teaching y'all, but I know I live in Prince George's County, and I get that kind of attention from foreigners, African, Nigerian, Haitian, Indian, Saudi, everybody with a darker complexion is not of ADOS. There's either we way too cool and it's like, or it's just right and I don't have no complaints, or it's watch out for them. They think they, you know, they're assuming, oh, somebody must have got to them. Somebody not of our culture. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? So 5 to 10, now they in our culture, so they start to act out because of what they seen in our culture. What have they seen thus far? WAP, gang banging, slanging, basketball, football, rap, singing, entertainment. They don't know about the scientists, though. They don't know about the doctors, though. They don't know about the brain surgeons, though. Our activists from yesteryears, though. Our ancestors. Our history. What we are currently going through right now, and why we're in the predicament we're in, because when they get here, they looking at us like, So we here. And actions like this are dangerous to our community because you're treading a very thin line with us on both sides of the totem. So what do I mean by that ebb and flow? They act out like this, and they say black man. In her case, black man did it. Now everybody pointing the finger at black man, but she was in a Caribbean club. We probably was in there, but it was probably a small percentage of us. ADOS. Y'all know what African descendants of slaves mean now? Look, before I go on, because the energy wasn't felt from just women. It was men too. Pete, DJ Ambush, he said it is more to this. She goes on in the hospital to say the guy, maybe not that one, was holding a brick and threatened her with it. Her mouth and her attitude just stood there, so she won the stupid prize. Look her up. She is fake. She shows you have a choice. Walk away. Someone threatens me, I'm out. You don't talk to me like that. Blah, blah, blah. Bet my face won't look like Martin after that fight. Clearly. Oh, man. I'm just giving you, I'm just giving y'all kind of what the energy was. Now, I'm not saying neither one of these comments was wrong or right. I'm not saying neither one of these folks are wrong or right. What I'm trying to show y'all is the energy and how dangerous that energy can be. Let's just cut to it. Let's just cut to it. I don't have to do all the talking. I'll let the videos do the talking. How about that? Let's do that. Let's get right to it. Oh, not this one. We don't want to do that. Nah, that's weird. My bad, y'all. Let's do this one. Okay. Cool is messing up on the wheels of steel. It's cool. We got it. Here we go. Wow.
Random stranger fails to make a police report, but makes a GoFundMe and garners.
All right. So Cool apologized for the technical difficulties. My man clicked the wrong video. Did I get that? Did I get that view? Shit. Let's start it back up, man. Let me get y'all back in the vibe being so sloppy out there. My bad, y'all. My bad. Get back in the vibe, though. Get back in the vibe. Yeah. Say, Cool, he tried to simulcast his own live on the live. I didn't want to do that. Let's get started. I said, let's get started. Y'all should be in the vibe by now. You know, I'm going to start letting y'all get back into that vibe a little bit longer. All right? Shut the fuck up, Cool. Shut up.
Feminists are about to get really mad at me for this one. You guys remember this woman who was hit in the face with a brick? Even though it appears that she's having the same allergic reaction she was having in this video, I think this woman set this entire thing up as a hoax. In fact, actually, I know it was a hoax. Coincidentally, every few years she gets attacked in the face by a random stranger, fails to make a police report, but makes a GoFundMe and garners thousands of dollars. Here was her first one. And her second one in 2020 where she garnered $41,000. And here's the video she used to sucker people into that money.
You grew up and they mad because you trying to fucking beat somebody. They mad because you trying to beat somebody. I'm trying to be a doctor and they mad. Look what they did to me. Look what they did to me for no reason. They gonna beat me up. I'm 30 years old, they gonna beat me up. They gonna beat me up.
That looks oddly familiar. Dang, this time she got it on both sides of her face. Sheesh. I wonder what she doing to her face to make it look like that. What type of allergic reaction you is it seafood? Is she just going hard with the shrimp, just saying, hey, just give me the goddamn shrimp. I don't give a fuck. I blame black men anyway.
I'm 30 years old, they gonna beat me up.
Interesting. So not once, not twice, but 3 times you got beat up by strangers, strange black men, didn't make a police report, but made a GoFundMe. And then conveniently, when the $41,000 is probably run out, now you're back at it again.
She went through $40,000. Like the first time should have been the time you've been like, all right, I'm gonna cut this shit completely out. I got off. I made up like a fat rat. I need to chill the fuck out. How do I double my money without doing this funny shit?
Using black men as these monsters to your...
Amen. Please say that one more again.
Black men as these monsters.
One more
to your...
time.
At it again. Using black men as these monsters. At it again. Using black men as these monsters to your fucking scheme, and using a very serious issue that's not taken seriously.
Hey, I don't know about y'all. I don't know about y'all. I'm about to say something that might be a little bit controversial. Because I'm going to take it back because I just like hearing her say it. But the way she talking right now is a fucking turn on. I'm not going to lie. It's Jai turning me on. I'm like, yo, thank you. I dropped the D off just on default because she seems cool. She just seems cool. Run this shit back.
Police report, but made a GoFundMe.
No
Got
police
beat up by-
report. Wait. Let's pinpoint that shit. Let's pinpoint that shit. Stop the music. Hey, the police report. Where have the police reports been? She ain't even been hitting the police reports up. You notice, I don't know if y'all remember, but in the video where she was taunting the black man, I remember hearing some of the black dudes saying, where's the police? Where the police at? I could have sworn I heard them in the background saying, I could be wrong. And we just let the video play, bro.
By strangers, strange black men, didn't make a police report, but made a GoFundMe. And then conveniently, when the $41,000 is probably run out, now you're back at it again, using black men as these monsters to your fucking scheme and
When she said that, I was like, girl, take your pants off.
using a very serious issue that's not taken seriously enough, which is violence against women, as some sort of like leverage to your hoax. It's absolutely sickening and disgusting. And you guys can
I'll add to that. You might have said sickening and disgusting, but I'll add to that and say this: it is dangerous, reckless in Recklessville, USA, because you see what energy that it caused. I contributed to it, but when I contributed things like this, I always throw a twist to it. I ain't know the truth. No one knew the truth until now. But my point of it is like, even before I said, this is dangerous, man, because it's going to create the separation. And if not create the separation, let's say a woman is really in a situation like that. Would a black man help then? All he going to do is get blamed, or worse, die.
To your hoax. It's absolutely sickening and disgusting. And you guys can question me all you want, but the people who were there, including the...
Where we showed this shit on the channel, and clearly, if you look at her page, she might have got smart. Somebody might have tipped her ass off and said, you know what? Take that shit off. Take all that shit off. Matter of fact, delete everything you got in your past. Maybe. I'm not following her. I'm not even going over there to look at her page. But what stands out to me the most is passive aggressive. I'm massively aggressive, and we see it, darling. We clearly see it. Listen to her. I refuse to tell my niece to behave and dress modestly. Girl, stay main character energy. That don't even make sense to me. I'll slay patriarchy instead. Let's boogie. Meg the Stallion lied, but some lies must be told. See what I'm saying? See what type of energy she on, and it created another divide in between black men and black women. I'm telling you it did. Let this conversation come up in the nearest when they get together, the cookout. Let this conversation get out there. Hey, brick girl. And then the fellas are going to be like, yeah, let's talk.
Club managers all attested to the fact that this never happened. This woman was never hit in the face with a brick. The club that she was
I know who getting invited to the next cookout, goddammit. Her right there. Roma can get rid of me, goddammit.
Standing outside of, they have security footage 24.
Look at this junk here. Street sweeper.
7. They released a statement saying that there was no incident with her getting hit in the face with a brick. The 2 guys that she filmed accusing them of not doing anything, they didn't see anything. In fact, they've come out saying that they were confused because there were police parked.
This is what I'm saying, right? Even if she paid this dude to slap him in the face, even if this whole thing was a skit, let's go back to the original post. Like I said, even if this was a whole skit, even if it was shit, I don't want to see you talking. Just shut the fuck up. I know I got her muted. I just don't even want to see her talking. Cause she kicked this shit off. Not her per se, but you know, her energy too. But look, she's like, if people did the research before posting, they would have seen that it was a skit. Yeah, even if it was a skit, I'm gonna show you how dangerous the skit was. Motherfuckers being out this jumping out there, hitting white men, talking about reparations. You heard of the knockout game, right, Miss Bay? Of course you heard of the knockout game. Man, get back into the vibe, man. This for the new. Sometimes you just gotta shut the fuck up. Let the music play, chill the fuck out, cause you about to curse. Cause what bothers me more is that I don't know if people understand. Maybe I'm just misunderstood. Do I say things in riddles? Somebody told me that one day. You talking riddles. Cool. Do I? I try to be as simplistic as I can. Can we all agree that this is not healthy for our community at all? And if you're gonna go reparations, homegirl, the least you can do is spell it correctly. Goddamn. But I know you ain't from here though.
At the gas station right across the street. So if this woman did get hit in the face with a brick, why weren't the police there? Seems like a pretty disgusting coincidence to me, and I'm not the only one questioning it. Along with the internet, articles are now coming out. Would you look at that? Apparently, she's been arrested for doing this type of shit before. Would women like her...
Hey, I love this chick, man. I gotta give her a follow just cause she banged this shit completely out. She banged this shit completely. Look at this shit. Let me run this shit back.
To me, and I'm not the only one questioning it. Along with the internet, articles are now coming out. Would you look at that? Apparently, she's been arrested for doing this type of shit before. What women like her are doing are just validating people who want to downplay the severity of violence against women. She's just feeding their bias, saying, look, it's not that serious of an issue, women are lying. Now in the future, if a woman really does get violently assaulted for not giving somebody her phone number and she goes to the internet for help, is the internet gonna help her? Probably not. Y'all know that woman who got hit in the face?
Oh, I love that intro, homegirl. That's one of the most legendariest, man. I know. Is that a word? Good, legendary. Shut the fuck up. Check that intro, though.
Is the internet gonna help her? Probably not. Y'all know that woman who got hit in the face with a brick because she wouldn't give a man her number?
Yeah.
Me and my team just uncovered years of her getting mysteriously injured and then asking for money after. In 2020, she claimed she got beat up, garnered almost $5,000. This is taken from her Facebook page, May 2022. Claims that she's injured and very subtly, not so subtly, says she needs money for her son's birthday. Literally 1 month later, she's seen asking for money again to fund a research project she's doing. Jump to February 2023. Here she is claiming she experienced violence at the hands of a white woman. 1 month later, claiming more hardships and trauma. Fast forward to now, she has garnered $50,000.
Rhoda here to remind you that every time you lie to somebody, you're taking away their choice. You're taking away the ability for them to make a decision that's good for themselves. And that's why I always lie to the people of the global minority and men.
Hey, bruh, that laugh, bruh, her face when she laughed, bruh. For real though, like I can't, man. I'ma rewind it, but goddamn, I can't. Shit, her whole aura disturbs me. It does. Shit, good luck, y'all. We're gonna take it back. because we gotta listen to what we gotta listen to what the hell she's saying. Peep her own words.
Violence at the hands of a white woman. 1 month later, claiming more hardships and trauma. Fast forward to now, she has garnered $50,000.
Assalamu alaikum. Rhoda here to remind you that every time you lie to somebody, you're taking away their choice. You're taking away the ability for them to make a decision that's good for themselves. And that's why I always lie to the people of the global minority and men.
Bruh. Update. This woman completely scammed everyone who donated to her GoFundMe page. $40K to date. Here's the latest. The owner of the establishment looked at the footage and saw no evidence of a woman getting hit. She did not file a police report. Several people who work in the medical field have stated that her injuries are consistent with someone having an allergic reaction to something. This is truly intriguing, but this woman played social media. No, she didn't. No, she played you goof-ass hoes. She really had y'all believing this bullshit-ass story. That's why I ain't even speak on it, because I didn't believe shit she was talking about. First of all, she said this man picked up a brick after asking for her number. Cap. And she stood there, watched this man grab a brick, and then he went, "What you gonna do?" Bitch, get out the fucking way.
Run.
That shit didn't make no sense to me. Like, she looked around at all the men when this man grabbed the brick and said, "Oh, y'all with some nuts gonna let this slide?" Like, what the fuck, bitch? Yes. Yes. If he hit a woman with a brick, what the fuck you think he gonna do to us? He gonna beat us with the fucking brick. Like, and it's sad because she had all these black women out here attacking black men, talking about, y'all don't protect us from pumpkin heads. Y'all be letting us get pumpkin heads. And the whole time, she was just fucking cap. And it's sad because all that believe all women shit going out the window. First you got the bitch with the fake kidnapping. Now you got the fake brick asshole. Like, man, y'all ass out here taking L. City girls down tremendously, sister. Beat it.
Let's read them comments. I'ma assume that's her, the Virgin God. I gotta find homegirl and follow her. Just no, not on that. I just want to see her content. It's crazy how it takes a white woman to protect black men. Bars. Let's continue. This is what they gonna say next, y'all. Quote, "I don't even care that it's fake. It's about the reaction men had. Some weird shit like that. Indeed, though." If you following me, you can see it, though. Hey, Resist New World Order said very true and disturbingly accurate. Yes, indeed. Clearly is, bruh. Let's continue. I wanna go through all these comments. I wanna go through all these comments because it's only right. OJ said, I'ma go OG. Now imagine it was a grape accusation with no evidence. They would have lynched that dude. Shioma ADA says, that would have gone south really quick. Yes, indeed it would have. The person accused will probably be in jail right now. That's why I only listen to two sides of the story and stay off talk I know nothing about, because a lot of folks be lying. You are so right. I'll put that into consideration before airing any opinion. Shioma, OJ8, y'all all have valid points. I learned something new as well. Continue. Y'all know we gonna have to get in the vibe with this one. My mascot looking at y'all crazy because he know what's going down next. He looking at you crazy like you know what's about to go down, right? So we gonna act like there wasn't black women throwing black men under the bus and writing think pieces over a lying immigrant. Now it's crickets. Nah. Somebody better get on their knees and start the apology tour right goddamn now. Where is Rhoda Smollett and the Misandrist Brigade? Hashtag New Day. Aisha. She says, for the black women who didn't participate in this nonsense, I'll say sorry for the ones who did. I didn't speak on this because 2 + 2 didn't add to 4. I just sat back and watched and let the shit unfold. Aisha, from the channel of Cool, from the bottom of my heart, I would like to say thank you, apology accepted, and we love you, Queen. Let's continue though. So what did we learn from this junk here? I'm gonna tell you what we learned. We learned maybe we can hold tight. Maybe we can hold tight on our opinions until the story completely comes out. Or just maybe the story shouldn't even come out because maybe, homegirl, you shouldn't even be doing this Bama ass shit. Yeah, over here in the DMV, this shit that she just did in Recklessville, USA, we call it, sometimes some of us will say, man, that was some Bama ass shit she just did. I mean, clearly we know in the DMV, no matter where you from, we know what Bama is, right? A Bama could be a Bama who can't dress. A Bama could be a Bama who do Bama-fied shit, like stupid shit like this. That's a Bama. Or when you hit a girl with a brick because she didn't give you her phone number. That's some Bama ass shit. And let's roll with the story. Let's roll with the story. Let's say it were true and the men didn't do anything to defend homegirl. Yeah, that was some Bama ass shit, fellas. Because we all can agree no one deserves to get hit with a brick no matter what the situation is, unless she got a gun or some shit and you got to defend yourself. But in this case, it wasn't a defense mechanism. It wasn't even a brick getting hit. It was just some lying ass immigrant. You hurt, you feel away. I hurt your feelings. Cool called out y'all ebb and flow. I peeped it. I peeped it all. I'm just more like, all right, so what we gonna do, black delegation? We gonna have to talk, man. Should get no C out here. Got us fighting each other over some stupid shit like this. We ain't had nothing to do with it, bro. It wasn't not a soul from ADOS around, bro. This wasn't even our fight. But look who she had fighting. We be ready to war with each other, bro. We be so ready to war with each other. It's fucking ridiculous. We'll rather argue and fight than to love and unite. Let me go ahead and take this break, man. I don't want to spend too much time on the homegirl. We gave her enough time. But hey, we know now. Watch out for the grift. I want to know if all those donators are hitting GoFundMe up like, hey, we want our money completely back. There was no brick. There was no hit. Shit. Yeah, man. Let me take this break real quick. I gotta give y'all one long song, man, cause I gotta go, man. I gotta be back. I'll be back. We gonna hit up on this reparations thing, though. Hey, man. Black delegation, let's continue to be vigilant. I'm proud of even the homegirl that did the video, the white girl. Appreciate that, homegirl. She gave the lob. Some of the black women caught that joint, did a reverse, bang that joint from behind, reverse that joint. So we'll be back, man. Talk to y'all in a few. Ah, man, nah, we don't want that. We don't want to do that.
Yeah, what you got? What you got? Milwaukee's Beast, we'll take that. Natty Ice, we'll take that shit. We'll take that shit too. PBRs, we'll take that shit. Budweiser, we'll take that shit too. What you got? Bud Light? Ah, fuck it, bring that shit too. You got 6, 12s, 30s. Bring it on.
We drink, we smoke, drink it, we smoke. We drink, we smoke, drink it, we smoke. We drink, we smoke, drink it, we smoke.
You can smell it on my breath, you can smell it on my clothes. That we
drink, we smoke, drink it, we smoke. We drink, we smoke, drink it, we smoke. We drink, we smoke, drink it, we smoke.
Yeah, smell it on my breath, smell it on my clothes. Catch me rolling up some medical. This shit here look like vegetables. I'm on that gas, I call it Texaco. I'm on that Cali, not that Mexico. 17 in the clip, I got that Plexico. Roll a blunt while I'm driving, professional. I'm so high, I think I'm extraterrestrial. And your bitch is highly accessible. Shit, she see me bustin' down and Swisher Sweet. With more chains on the Mr. T. She came and asked me, can she hit the tree? But I noticed that she came with a clique of freaks. She say she 24, just enrolled in grad school. I told her roll up, she said I'll be more than glad to. She on my cash, so I poured her a cup. Then she asked, can my girls have a glass too? Because
we drink, we smoke, drink it, we smoke. We drink, we smoke, drink it, we smoke. We drink, we smoke, drink it, we smoke.
You can smell it on my breath, you can smell it on my clothes. That we
drink, we smoke, drink it, we smoke. We drink, we smoke, drink it, we smoke. We drink, we smoke, drink it, we smoke.
You can smell it on my breath, you can smell it on my clothes.
I'm high up, died up, and I've been that way since I pulled that foe. Roll it up and let me smoke that doja, even though I don't smoke no more. Grip the wheel while I swing them bows. Skyscraping on 24. Reserve the feeling and break it back some more. Can't feel my hand, but my eyes are low. Gotta get to Clyde 9. I got a couple more miles to go. They hit a weed outside. I never smelled this loud before. Got a bitch that love to suck and fuck when she takes shots. She done had 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 of them things. She get hella loud when we bang. Cause my neighbors always complain. Cause I'm never sober. Pissing on the curb when I'm over. Could wait, but the yard is just closer. Ain't shit. I don't give a fuck, and I don't give a damn. They holler out the window, are you throw? I said, yes I am.
Cause we drink, we smoke, drink it, we smoke. We drink, we smoke, drink it, we smoke. We drink, we smoke, drink it, we smoke.
You can smell it on my breath, you can smell it on my clothes. That we
drink, we smoke,
drink it, we smoke.
Whiskey and dro,
drink it, we smoke.
oh yeah. we flow. What you mean you can't drink that shit?
You can smell
You
it
just
on
gotta
my
get
breath.
mad and
You
drink
can
that
smell
shit.
it on my clothes.
Mix it up with some hydrocodone, and I'm off to the ozone. Float away on a pack of no dose with a sack of old clothes, and I get my rowboat on. Get the fuck out of Dodge, I'm a charger, but I don't need no phone, cause I can't call it. But I might need a cab to call home, cause I'm an alcoholic. Lick, 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 lick the stamp and send it. The address is college, 6666 with a kiss in the envelope and mail it. Have I been drinking tonight, but can't you smell it? I drown myself in whiskey like a fish, I try to inhale it. Don't need no P90X to get a six-pack up on my stomach. It's a goal of mine to hit the goal line with the soda with lime until I vomit. Make you party like a white boy, wake up and regret it, then relive it like you didn't do it the night before, like you never said it, motherfucker. Catfish Billy's never off his mojo, so you better put down that brandy, like you're better off with no logo. Radio's under a tree, that shady good music. Now put your straw in your cup and get fucked up and suck juice through it. Or just straight off a glass bottle, that's how troops do it. Got your bitch on this shit. 2 scoops of fruit nougats in your 100 proof fluid, soaked in LSD, chew it. Now you want more, minus 2 of the 3 stooges. We drank, we smoke.
Drinking, we smoke. We drank, we smoke. Drinking, we smoke. We drank, we smoke. Drinking, we smoke.
You can smell it on my breath. You can smell it on my clothes. That
we drank, we smoke. Drinking, we smoke. We drank, we smoke. Drinking, we smoke. We drank, we smoke. Drinking, we smoke.
You can smell it on my breath. You can smell it on my clothes.
Yeah. 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 I'm trying to get my rendition of Bilal, right? And to no avail. To no avail. I post to ruffle feathers, bruh. You in this joint? You back in this joint? Only took a 5-minute break, goddammit. I ain't go back. You didn't go that long. Goddamn, wasn't gone for that long, man. Was not gone for that long. Anyway, you just talked about Brick Girl, so if you was here for that, you just missed that. Rewind back, preferably like 15 minutes ahead. I usually take 10 to 15 minutes for music. Get used to it. For the new folks that don't know who I am though, you can type that. You type that in IG, you'll get me. Tonight they call me Cooley. God damn, bruh. You doing that on purpose? Nothing's written, bruh. Nothing's written. Nothing's written. I mean, the only notes I took was the shit that I wanted to talk about. That was about it. How we gonna dice this though? Yeah, like I said, I post to ruffle feathers. You know, when it comes to being really intellectual, I notice I don't get a lot of flick flack when I'm intellectual, but when I'm on some like Brick Girl shit, like woman against men shit, I kind of get a lot of flick flack for that. But when we talking politics and getting reparations for our people, I don't get a lot of flick flack. Thank you for those that participate. Blunts for breakfast. AKA Mr. Nason. We go way back, don't we, brother? He said his Mexican homeboy tells him every chance he gets that he thinks this shit is unfair. I agree, bro. And what are we talking about? What are we talking about? We talking about reparations. Yeah. Look at the chart, man. It took me a minute. Not a lot of people are used to looking at charts and graphs and shit like that and percentages. But if you look at the color coordination and you match the color coordination with the chart, you can see exactly what is going on. This post was from Yvette Carnell, one of the founders of the group, the community in which we call ourselves ADOS. that's African descendants of slaves. They ask, what are you doing? What are y'all doing? This is what we doing. We mounting up. We mounting up. We coming together. We unifying. Because a lot of us believe in this reparations talk. Even Ice Cube does. Check the archives. We've been on this for a while now. I'm kind of proud of this channel because we've been on it. So when I see people like finally talking about it, I'm like, damn. I was just telling C-Town the other day, like, yo, I see folks that's way ahead of us. It's in the top of the charts of content creators. They're finally hitting topics that we once hit 2-3 weeks ago. That reminds us, that just lets us know though, we on the right path to go though. But look at this chart though. Like I said, Yvette Carnell posted this. This is out of the Los Angeles Times. I got an article out of NPR. We're gonna see what it do. I should just go ahead and look up the Los Angeles Times, John. I think that's what we're gonna do. The slavery reparations. We're talking reparations. A majority of black voters in California strongly favor cash reparations for the descendants of enslaved people. Opposition, though, is widespread among other groups. Do you know what this paragraph is saying? Look at the chart. Look at the chart. I can't believe that. I hope there's no percentage of orange for black at all. I don't see no number right there, so I'm gonna assume nobody black was like, I strongly oppose for reparations. What are you, stupid? We'll dig in a little bit. Look at that 51% though from the delegation under the black delegation. Look at the Latino delegation. Look at the Asian Pacific delegation. Look at all other voters in other cultures. Look at those percentages. I'm talking orange, right? Dark orange. White, 51%, strongly opposed to black people getting reparations. 43% of Latino, strongly opposed to black people getting reparations. 39% of Asian Pacific folk that voted in this poll voted against black people getting reparations. And everybody who was in amongst other cultures who voted, 44% of them folk voted against black folk getting reparations. We should have got the Jews up in this poll. I want to see what they know, what they want to do. Everybody, this was my post. This was what I said. Let's go to what I said. Before we go to what I said, let's check this NPR article out real quick. It says most California voters oppose cash reparations for slavery poll finds. Okay, so I hope we just diving in on what we learned from these polls. Okay. Now I don't want nobody to get startled and say all black people voted. I did not vote in this. And if I did vote, trust me, y'all know where I'm going with it, right? Y'all know where I'm going with it, right? So give me a second. A majority, this is out of NPR again, by the way, just in case. Oh, this is a 3-minute listen? Can I listen to this? Hold on.
Support for NPR and the following message come from SAP Concur. As the CFO for Brother UK, Stuart McLean wanted to help their employees spend less time on manual expense tasks with more time for growth and big picture analysis. Click the play button below to hear Stuart's conversation with Ryan Demaray from SAP Concur as they discuss how automating expense tasks can support employees company-wide.
A new poll by UC Berkeley finds that most California voters oppose the idea of making cash payments to the descendants of enslaved African Americans. It's a notable finding because the state is in the middle of an effort to pay reparations for slavery to its Black residents. Here's NPR's Adrian Florido.
California has made more progress than any other state in the push for reparations. A task force created by the legislature recently wrapped 2 years of public hearings with a report recommending cash and other forms of compensation to state residents who can show their ancestors were enslaved. Lawmakers are now considering whether to pass a bill based on that report. But a new UC Berkeley poll underlines the political pressure they might face.
Just from a public standpoint, it appears to be a steep uphill climb to get the registered voters on board.
Mark DiCamillo directs polling for Berkeley's Institute of Governmental Studies. Of the more than 6,000 California voters he polled, most believed the state's Black residents are still affected by the legacy of slavery.
But when we pose the issue of cash reparations by a 2-to-1 margin, voters are opposed to the idea.
African Americans were the only racial group in which a majority supported cash payments. Republicans were almost unanimously against them. Democrats were evenly split.
Well, we always knew we'd have an education challenge.
Assemblyman Reggie Jones Sawyer served on the task force that recommended reparations. Its report, he notes, includes more than 1,000 pages of evidence of slavery's ongoing impact on Black Californians, even though California wasn't a slave state.
A poll just asked, would you give cash payments without any context to it? But if you do not have a detailed analysis in a way that people can make an intelligent decision, then you sometimes get what you get.
Jones Sawyer is aiming to introduce a reparations bill early next year. He stopped short of saying whether it'll include cash payments, but he says his Black colleagues in the State House are planning a public educational campaign. Tatish Nateta is a political scientist at the University of Massachusetts Amherst who's done national polling on reparations. He says the California survey mirrors national findings almost exactly.
This is a relatively unpopular policy, and that's been the case for the history of the United States.
Large numbers polled say it's not about the cost. They just don't think African Americans deserve cash payments. That's true even among many progressives, which is why Nateta calls progressive California an important test case.
If it does pass, I think it provides the momentum for the reparations movement that it has been looking for 200 plus years.
If cash reparations don't pass, he says, opponents will seize the moment
to make the case that in a state as progressive as California, if you can't pass reparations, the likelihood of this passing at the national level is very low, and in many other states is also very low.
Kanza Jones-Mohammed serves on a committee advising the city of Los Angeles on reparations. Much of her work ahead is focused on educating Americans about slavery's ongoing impact on Black communities. She's planning an oral history and testimonial project.
I think we need to really show that these are lived experiences with people who are still alive and make this a human story and not a budgetary story. Because somehow I feel like the human factor gets significantly left out of these discussions and these polls.
It's tough work, but important work, she says, if cash reparations are going to have a chance. Adrian Florido, NPR News.
And now, more from NPR.
I had to shut homeboy up from NPR. Let's get right into the vibe real quick. Yeah, so again, this post is from Yvette Carnell. I wanted to read her caption before I read mine. She said, only 51% of Black Californians strongly favor cash reparations, which is barely a majority. Every other group opposes it. You must build a grassroots movement to even have a chance at influencing, galvanizing people. It takes time. This Cali experiment is over. I hope we're all clear-eyed about what we're up against. There is no cheat code, and just because you have someone else's idea doesn't mean you have their vision. The only thing I wrote, as you can see on her post, because usually when I see posts like this, I'm usually the first one like to see it. I check when she posted. I'd be like, damn, was I supposed to see this? Like, as soon as she posted it, I get on IG and this is what I see. I'm like, damn. I said, this shit can't be no clearer. It can't be no clear. Black delegation, we on our own, man. Of course we have allies. Of course we got folks that rock with us. But even still, it's our show. The folks that stand with us, they gotta stand with us from afar though. We still gotta do our thing within. And right now, from the outside looking in, we're not doing it. You know, we got our priorities in other things, right? What are we talking about? You know, I used to tout this reparations jump on my IG a lot. And a certain situation came down just a few weeks ago. And I seen how the black delegation all gravitated to it. To where some of y'all's favorite YouTube intellectual leaders is grifting off the shit. Now I want to know, is this his shirt? For his company, is he selling this shirt? Because if you are Mr. Roland Martin, what type of message are you sending to the black delegation? You see how the energy is being portrayed, where we're directing our direct energy weapons? Bars. You see where we directing our direct energy weapons? To a fucking folding chair. This is where we at with the black delegation. We got a few folks talking about reparations. We got a few folks talking about Paramount Global drops plan to sell majority stake in BET, which I will not take this post away from Mr. Roland Martin. I listened to a few minutes of it until I actually looked at them. Because usually when I listen to podcasts on YouTube, I'm only listening. I'm not looking. So as I was listening and I was doing my thing, no matter what it was in my house, I glanced at my phone and I noticed that Roland Martin is wearing a folding chair. Now I couldn't make out what the hashtag said, but I'm sure somebody helped me out somewhere. I do want to, I might have to go back to his post just to see what the hashtag was and then screenshot it again. And then you know what I'm going to do after that? I'm going to post the ruffled feathers. I just want to know why your energy was in this, Mr. Roland Martin, and why the energy is focused on Paramount Global. Who cares? But I'm listening to him, right? And he making a point. He like, yo, BET stake ain't jack shit now. People are streaming their cable. People are cutting the cord. People are literally cutting the cord. Hey, and don't get it twisted. Cool has 2 Amazon broken Fire Sticks there. Hey, you know what I like about the Fire Stick mainly? Like, you could like unplug it out the back of the TV and take it anywhere in your house. If you got another TV, you want to watch movies in a certain room, take it out, go to that room, plug in, play. Black delegation, where we directing our energy, man? Because this is somebody y'all put on a pedestal. Boyce Watkins, that's somebody y'all put on a pedestal. Kwame Brown, that's somebody y'all put on a pedestal. Dr. Umar Johnson, pedestal. Brother Polite, pedestal. Don't think I wasn't paying attention. I seen folks in there Brother Polite, yeah, blah, 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 blah. But this is cool. I want to know how much money he made off this shirt. Like, I ain't buying that shirt. I don't think that shirt's attractive. I think that shirt has bad juju on it. Bad voodoo juju. Whoopity doo. We don't need that, dude. I'm not. Not even if I see that shit on eBay. Matter of fact, I don't want anything with a print on it that resembles a goddamn chair. That's just the message that I want to lay out. In my own style. I don't need your shit. I wear my own logo, my own channel. Speaking of which, maybe it's time. Maybe it's time. Where's the energy though, Black Delegation? Where we putting this energy at? Cause I see this, y'all put these bammers on the pedestal and whatever they say, go. Alright, so, alright, bet. Alright. Since everybody was rah-rah about them goddamn folding chairs on that, and that homeboy, they called him what, Aquaman or some shit? We talking about getting reparations. Ice Cube was talking about getting reparations, and then the ladies of Fox, Vivica Fox and them, damn near verbally tried to verbally annihilate Cube. Where's the black women at in your plan? It's a black people's plan. It's not a black man's plan. It's a black people's plan. I don't hear nothing about women. No, that's ain't got nothing on a plan. Y'all don't remember that? Annihilated Cube. But it's cool. Black Delegation, since we follow people like Roland Martin, look, I want to go to it. Hey. I don't sound like Uncle Charlie out there. Let's go to Roland Martin's page. $1.13 million subscribers, baby. Average view. I'll say between 5K and 20K. It's a huge gap. Cool. I'm being generous. I'm just detailing his following. Oh, he living in this early 90s, isn't he? Let it go, Roland. Let it go. Let it go, bro. You don't look like that no more. Oh, y'all can't even see it, can you? Well, let's indulge. Let's indulge. Give me a minute. Let's get back into the vibe real quick. Let's go to his page. We doing trolling shit right now. Bang. Hold up. Hey. Oh, bang. Hey, look at this picture though. Hey, let it go, Roland. Look at this picture. Who faking the funk on a nasty dunk? Who out here catfishing the folks on YouTube? Shut that shit. You wasn't supposed to play. You did an 8-hour show, bro. Whew. I can't give you no more than 2.5, bro. I tried to enlarge this Bama's picture, man. Check this shit out, man. Check this shit out, man. I just want to know why you using that picture, Rolly, and not this one. You gotta update your YouTube channel, Roland Partner. I'm trying not to call him that. Y'all see, I'm trying not to call him that. But I think somebody need to update their website, cause that's like me giving y'all a picture of me when I had hair. This is clearly what this is. That's like giving y'all a picture of me when I had cornrows. No one, at this point, no one believes that I had cornrows. I get it. But I had hair down to my back at one point, y'all. I was called, motherfuckers called me ludicrous at times. They look on my football family called me Kenny Chris. How about that weird shit? Hey, man. let me tell you, I never do life like this, bro. Y'all just get that goddamn logo on my page, goddamn it. But aside from that, folding chairs, reparations, energy, fight, 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 unite the fight. Y'all fighting the wrong fight, and I'ma prove it to you. All that energy, I'm looking at Roland Martin's page, and I'm gonna give him at least 2 or 3 weeks worth of search. All right, Philly cop shot. Federal court rejects our congressional map. Nope. Trifling ass woman sues SBA program, claims blase blah. Penn. I'm gonna go with Pennsylvania cop murder charges, black Oklahoma reporters, blase blah. Vivek busted lying about receiving affirmative action, memorial service for Dollar General shooting victims. Penn cop murder charges, Fulton County jail deaths, junior elect case first hearing. Federal court rejects Al Bayou redistricting. These are good topics. Fearless fund racial bias lawsuit. I can't get on them like I want to. But I can still make my point. Because there's some folks in the black delegation that needs our help. Especially over here where I live at. On 8th Street, some black business owners say they're fighting the neighborhood. How so? You in DC though. How are you fighting in the neighborhood, bro? Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Let's take our time, because this is where the energy should be. Helping these struggling black businesses. Chef James Robinson didn't expect to close his 8th Street restaurant, Kitchen Cray, just 3 years into operation. Robinson, who overcame homelessness and now is a chef to the stars, opened it back in October 2020 because he wanted to bring his Cajun and Caribbean soul food to a historically black neighborhood. This was like the Chocolate City. Robinson, who goes by JR, tells DCist/WAMU. He closed Kitchen Cray at the end of August, and he says, hold up. All right, let me run that back. He closed Kitchen Cray at the end of August, he says, because the gentrified neighborhood wore him down. Can you imagine what was going on? He gonna get into it. He was tired of having to compromise with the Advisory Neighborhood Commission, that's the ANC, a hyper-local body that has the power to protest liquor licenses. Can you imagine what's going on in this situation right now? Black delegation. Talk to me. Talk to me. Let's rap. Let's rap a little bit. Where should our energy go, black delegation? Especially in the DMV. Guess we don't care, huh? Ain't affecting me in my pocket. Robinson believes the elected commissioners and neighbors unfairly targeted Kitchen Cray because he is black. And so is most of his clientele. He says the neighborhood's complaint about Kitchen Cray are lodged at other black-owned businesses too. So they not just targeting Kitchen Cray. Everybody over there on 8th Street, they trying to get out. You're in a neighborhood where it's white, Asian, and other races and not black, Robinson says. They don't want us to be here. Hey, they don't want us to get reparations either. It's like now we like, I bet. We'll leave y'all alone. Just let us get on that fair playing field so we can compete as well, and maybe, just maybe, things will get better in neighborhoods. You won't have to run out and gentrify our neighborhood. ANC 6A says that is not the case. That elected commissioners and volunteers they appoint to help them review license applications sought to treat Kitchen Cray and all other businesses fairly and are sad to learn the restaurant closed, huh? I wonder why. I'm gonna go with that was the most bullshit statement I heard. But according to the DCist, WAMU's analysis of new license applications and renewals during the last 5 years, black-owned businesses on 8th Street Northeast face liquor license protests from the ANC or neighbors more than other businesses. 4 out of 6 businesses protested were run by black operators. Let's run that right on back. 4 out of 6 businesses protested. Out of 6. That's a difference of 2 businesses. So 2 businesses weren't black. I'm trying to be as basic as possible for the simplistic, for the ones that won't get it. 4 out of 6 of the businesses protested were run by black operators. Control your people. DC's ANCs don't have much authority, but city agencies do give them deference over a few critical things like liquor licenses. The Alcoholic Beverage and Cannabis Administration, that's ABCA. It used to just be ABC, right? Which approves liquor licenses, gives ANCs great weight if commissioners protest an establishment's application. Some ANCs, including 8th Street and DuPont Circle, take advantage of that and regularly move to protest the new business in order to secure a say in how it operates and fits into the neighborhood. Sounds like gaming to me. A process that can create an adversarial relationship. Like, yeah, now that I know that you don't want me here, it's gonna be kind of hard to serving you because I'm gonna be looking at you funny, and you're gonna be in there just to make waves anyway. You don't want to buy shit from me. You just want to spy, take notes, go tell somebody. Hopefully I ain't got a crack in a roof or a roach on a counter, because you're gonna take a picture and you're gonna tell somebody. I can't help where I'm at. It's rats infested in DC. Can't help that. I could do my best though and do my part, but you don't want me out here anyway. Kitchen Cray recently became subject to ANC scrutiny when Robinson and his business partner Sudan Williams decided to try something new with the restaurant and convert their vacant basement into a lounge with a DJ. Here's where the problems come in. The music, the dancing, the late nights, folks leaving out of the club loud. They don't like that. I get it in the neighborhood, I get it, but you in a neighborhood where there's a club that can be a club. You should have known that before you moved in. Screw the ANC for taking y'all aside, because I already know where this is going. They wanted to take advantage of the nightlife corridor. Why not? And to bring in more revenue to offset the more than $24,000 rent they paid for a 6,000 square foot space, Robinson says. That's small, man. It's a good size, but I already know how this little lounge is looking. I've been in one. It's a nice basement size. It's kind of tight. There may be some openings. You could probably fit a good 60 in some of these lounges, maybe more, maybe 100. I don't know. I gotta see this place though. I mean, I'm in this field, so. As the industry saying goes, vodka pays the bills. Duly noted. So the owners dreamed up Flight Lounge. Okay, cool. The change required Kitchen Cray to apply to ABCA for a substantial change to its license because the business wanted to add live entertainment. Okay, so they wanted to do a substantial change on this permits for the license so they could add the live entertainment, which will include that lounge. And I'm looking behind them. That's a big ass lounge right there, brother. You got something going on. Well, maybe that's the restaurant side. Hey, if it's that big, That basement, I'm curious. Damn, too bad it's closed, right? Even though it's not required, the owners believe they had to enter into the agreement because commissioners and neighbors have the power to protest. So he doing it, he going by the book. He said, I just hope when we find our next location that the neighborhood accepts us, says Chef James Robinson, Kitchen Cray. We become like good neighbors and a good team. Hey, Kitchen Cray, come out PG County. I mean, I'm sure they'll take you. And throw in that lounge, get a bigger venue. Watch you make bread, bruh. Yeah, so in April, Williams, Kitchen Cray's director of operations and lawyer, went before the ANC 6A Liquor License Committee, which is made up of mostly of neighborhood volunteers. Check it out, not elected commissioners. Neighborhood folk in the same neighborhood they running the establishment in. You ain't gonna win this one. The ANC says the 6 commissioners don't have the bandwidth to review all applications, so they rely on appointed individuals. These 6 commissioners that live in the neighborhood. Many members of the community spoke up on a call to raise concerns about the issues they have had with Kitchen Cray, including the respect to communication, parking, and behavior of staff and patrons, among other things. Committee member and several neighbors accused staff and patrons of smoking weed. It's legal, and told Kitchen Cray to control your people. Whoa, according to the restaurant's director of operations, who asked not to be named so as to not jeopardize her other job. They are not monkeys in a zoo. They are not animals, she said. We can't control them, nor do we want to control anybody. Commissioner Rob Dooling, one of the commissioners present for the meeting, confirmed a few individuals said something to that effect. That language went too far, the commissioner said through an ASL interpreter. Robinson felt disrespected. He was not in there in person, but heard about the committee meeting from his colleagues. Quote, would you talk like that to Jose Andres or any other chef that's doing the same business that I'm doing in my industry? Whoo, bars. He says of the 2-hour meeting, which was contentious enough to prompt another meeting between Kitchen Cray, the neighborhood, and the mayor's office. Oh yeah, that initial meeting kick-started a months-long feud between Kitchen Cray and the ANC that spilled over into social media. Goddamn, I'm curious to how this shit went down. Some of the members of ANC accused Kitchen Cray of opening an illegal nightclub without neighborhood approval, and the committee voted to recommend a protest of the business license application with the ABCA unless they could reach a new agreement with Kitchen Cray on this operation. So only if they can just run it as a restaurant, I'm sure. And probably cut the crowd size down, probably. The ANC says regardless of the circumstance, its policy is to vote against any new license unless they reach a settlement agreement to their standards, which is intended to be a voluntary contract between operators and commissioners. Whew. Chief among the ANC's concerns was that Kitchen Cray's entrance for the flight lounge is on 13th Street Northeast. This is about opening a nightclub flight lounge on 13th Street, and I don't know of any precedent of a nightclub opening on a residential street. Aaron Blumenthal, a volunteer member of ANC 6A's Liquor License Committee, said in the June meeting. Dang, it gets gritty. Whew. This article is hey, woo. It gets. We might have to do a part 2 of this, bruh. We might have to do a part 2 of this shit. And I just wanted to bring this up. Look, I just wanted to bring this up to pinpoint where the energy should go versus where it's going. Even your leaders, your so-called leaders are in on that fuck shit. Yeah, we want that riot. Yeah, we want to unite for a weird cause. We don't want to get reparations now and do it. Oh, that's a bad look for the delegation. Let's all wear folding chairs and wear them at every amusement park, especially the amusement parks in Texas, maybe even Idaho. Go out South Dakota though with some of these chairs though, maybe even Wyoming. Go to Florida. Fuck it. Every black person in America wear a folding chair. How about that? I bet he won't have a problem with that, especially if it's coming out of it's going to his account, right? He don't care. I'm just saying, man. We gonna have to do a part 2 of this shit, cause I gotta do. Man, you talking about gentrification on another level, bruh. They even taking the restaurants out, and you see how they taking them out though. I gotta pinpoint. I gotta bookmark this shit because we almost reaching the two hour mark. We just going we gonna stop. We gonna stop about where Aaron Blumenthal comes in being a bitch. Please help us be supportive of our community. Be mindful of your volume and discard trash appropriately. Damn. Look at this shit. It says settlement agreements between the business and the ANC hold owners accountable to various things like putting up signs reminding patrons to be quiet, not loiter, or give money to panhandlers. What? Yeah, we gotta kick this off. We gotta do a part 2 tomorrow on this shit, man. We gonna call it part 2 Gentrifying DC. And you see where this led us to? This all kicked off about the energy of my people. Where we putting our energy. Fuck BET. Fuck BET and fuck them actors and actresses. They had money and they had ample time. They knew this shit was coming long before. I'm sure they got an email or a tip somewhere, some way. I don't give a shit if another galaxy of the Guardians come out ever again. I don't even care for another Matrix. You fucked up on the last one anyway. Screw all them next to sequels and prequels and all that shit. I don't give a rat's ass about Hollywood and all its staff. I care about my people though. I care about us getting reparations before SAG these nuts. Am I talking too loud? Am I too loud? Thought I know when I turn up I can get a little loud, man. I can go ahead and calm that shit down. I don't even know where I was at. I don't even know what I said. I know I'm talking about the black delegation though. Cause here we got Kamala out of nowhere. Hey guys, election season. What you gonna do, Rolly? You gonna dance a jig with old Kamala? You know she black. At least she ain't Hillary, right? And y'all know I'm being sarcastic with the black, right? I know I'm being sarcastic with the black. That lady ain't black. That lady all the way Indian. That lady all the way shark pak pak. I don't want to hear shit. She is not black. She did enough as is. I want us to start putting our energy where we need it to be. Spammer, hopefully he can find a spot, man. I mean, this is his only stream of income, his restaurant, his business. I ain't realized he was paying so much. How much was it? He was paying $24,000 a month? Where did I read that at? Yeah, $24,000 a month. Ouch. I need a calculator. Cause I'm curious. Let's do this. Do I got a calculator right here? I ain't gonna find it right here. I could write this shit down. Here we go. No, I didn't even tap that. No. I don't want that. I want access to that. This Bama here. This Bama here is paying $24,000 monthly. So if he's paying 24, and this, I'm sure this including electric. Let's just do the rent. This Bama's paying too much. $288,000 a year. In 4 years, he done paid $1 million to stay in this building that he's getting problems from the neighborhood for. We gotta do a part 2 of this, bro. We gotta do a part 2 of this, man. I gotta check to see if he even opened up anywhere else. And wherever he opened up, I might have to patronize the homie, man. This story's messed up. But where's my black delegation? Where's his support? Where's his GoFundMe? He might have a family to take care of. He just lost his business for real through gentrification. But y'all gonna get his chick money. Y'all gonna get his chick money before y'all get homeboy money. See where we put our energy? Y'all rather give roly-poly bread for this goddamn shirt than to holler at the homie on 8th Street that lost his business due to some racist folk who don't even want to see us, obviously, in Cali. There's some folks out Cali don't want to see us get reparations either. See, do you see where I'm going with this? Do I have to spell this shit out? Do I have to spell this shit out? I'm not. I'm gonna tell you what I will do. I'm gonna leave y'all be tonight. Part 2 tomorrow. Gentrification on 8th Street. And why we as a black delegation better get on our P's and Q's, cause it ain't. I think we in the fourth quarter of this shit. That once that buzzer sound, any type of change we thought we were gonna try to fight to get, we can cut this shit. Cause we ain't the only delegation that's falling flat. I tell you that, we ain't the only delegation that's falling flat. It's some other folk on some other shit though. But they don't know it. And they don't care because they know they not on the bottom of the totem pole. Black delegation. We on the bottom of the totem pole. And we keep allowing stuff like this in social media, ruffle our feathers. It has nothing to even do with us. This shit, look, can you look? This ain't even had nothing to do with the delegation. This had everything to do with homegirl is from Somalia. The club she was at was probably like Caribbean. They was dancing to soca or some shit. Had nothing to do with us. It ruffled our feathers so bad, had black man, had me in the midst. I was trying to kind of steer us to a better path. Obviously, it's women that was mad about the situation because they thought, hey, a brick to the face. Maybe y'all should have paid attention more. It was just a skit. No one makes up a skit to get hit with a brick, because that's what she said. And then full circle at the end of it all, after the GoFundMe, after the black men being thrown under the bus, after the black men defending themselves and say, hey, she might have deserved that shit, bruh. Even still, after all that, $45,000 to $50,000 of GoFundMe money, it turned out to be a goddamn hoax, a grift, a scam. Who donated? You want your money back? Should have donated to the channel with Cool though. How about that? You know what time it is? I got to go though. I got to go. I got to go. It's been real. Appreciate y'all for coming out and listening. Part 2 tomorrow. Gentrification. I'm your man Cooley, man.